Hello Cancer, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 11th through to the 17th of April 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. It's a general reading, Cancer, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. Alright, let's get started. We'll start with the energy cards, energy oracle cards, just to see what initial messages want to come out for you at this time. So what have we got for Cancer, please? 11th to the 17th of April 2022. What have we got for Cancer, please? Oops, that went wrong. Okay. Right, first of all we have Daughter, Personal Healing and Happiness, Cancer. So this is a beautiful card. So this is just going a little bit further now, to head towards the gates, the doors that are opening. And there's personal healing and happiness on the horizon. You've got the beautiful rainbow there, the dove of peace, the lily pond. It's beautiful. We've got the peacock over here, which is a symbol of abundance. So that's a lovely card to get started with. So something's happening for some of you around you or coming in that is going to lead to healing and happiness. Beautiful. So I'll just put that over there for a moment. And then number 16. So this is saying be patient. We've got the Angel of Winter here holding the clock of time. And of course in winter everything slows down, doesn't it? And appears to stop. There doesn't appear to be any growth, although things are happening under the scenes, behind the scenes. But it is about being patient and waiting through winter for spring to arrive again. But so there's something here about being patient, and I think it's to do with being patient and waiting for these beautiful energies to come in. We're not quite there yet, Cancer, but they're definitely on the way. It's just a matter of time. Right, let's get into your reading now, see where those energies connect with you. Excuse me. Let's take those two cards out. Right, what do we have for Cancer, please? What do you have for Cancer? 11th to the 17th of April 2022. What do we have for Cancer? Alright Cancer, we have the heart of your reading here, the root of the matter, past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles, very grounded energy, earth energy. Now this is, we see the King of Pentacles on his throne. He's at the top of his game here. He's at the top of the Pentacles energy. But the King of Pentacles comes forward to indicate something to do with finances, career, work, improvements, having enough to meet your needs. Sometimes it can be referring to an employer, but it's definitely something to do with business and finances. Alright, so let's see. I'll just pop that to one side. Alright, could you clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Cancer? Clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Cancer. I mean, the King of Pentacles could be referring to somebody who has control of money, who manages the money, manages the income, manages what the money flow, if you like. But let's see. Clarify all the cards on the table, please. Right, we have a card that's jumped out and turned over, so I will have a quick look at it. It's the Seven of Swords. This is the thief in the night energy, a sneaky energy, deception. Somebody taking something that doesn't belong to them. And they don't need it, and it's causing harm to others, as with the taking the crow's tail feathers. You know, the person doesn't need them, but of course the crows can't fly properly without their tail feathers. So this is a bit of a sneaky, deceptive energy. So let's see where that fits in also. I'm wondering whether it may have something to do with a work situation or a money situation. Okay, let's carry on shuffling and see where this is going. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. And this is making a decision about a direction you want to go in. You've been considering two directions, two options. But I feel here that you've made a decision here for some of you, Cancer. And you've put one decision away now, one direction away now. You're putting it out of your mind. And you've grasped the direction that you are and want to go in. And you're just waiting now for the right time. For some of you, this could be making a decision about having a break, getting away, having a bit of an adventure. All right, Cancer, let's have a look what we have at the heart of your reading. Okay, well, we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the World energy. The Four of Pentacles, this is when you're keeping something close to your chest, Cancer. You're holding on to something. You're trying to protect what you have. If it's not you, then this is something, but somebody connected to you that's keeping something away from you, perhaps, or hiding something, keeping something hidden. Okay, so take it how it resonates with you, Cancer. So it's either you looking after something and protecting it, or it's not revealing something that you have, or this is somebody connected to you that's not revealing something. It may be to do with money and finances, because we have already had the King of Pentacles here. The clarifier is the World. And the World symbolises an old cycle completing. So an old cycle has been completing, ready for a new cycle to begin. But that's connected with this Four of Pentacles energy. Is somebody keeping something a secret, perhaps, about something that's completed or completing? That's just a thought. It doesn't have to be. So let's see. Now, at the root of this, we have the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. And the Eight of Cups this is already in place because it's at the root of the situation. Somebody has had to walk away. Somebody's had to leave. Move on. Because what was meaningful for them is no longer meaningful in a certain area. So they're moving on to find their 9th cup, which is wish fulfillment. So something is not serving them very well where they have been. And again, it's either yourself, Cancer, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, physically moving on, or a combination. Or this is about somebody connected to you. But the clarifier is the Emperor, and the Emperor rules his empire. It's an Aries energy, and this is about control, being in authority, having complete autonomy. So this could be referring to yourself having to move on to gain more control over your life, over the direction that you're going. For others of you, it could be a need to walk away from an Emperor energy, from somebody who has this very dominating, powerful need to be in control energy, which for a long time that can be difficult to be around. So somebody's moving on here, and it's either to gain more control over their life, or it's to move away from somebody that has this very dominating energy. But somebody's keeping this close to their chest as this cycle ends. This cycle ends, ready for a new beginning. So the past influences, we have the Emperor again here, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So what's happened in the past is, again, the Emperor, control, power, autonomy, clarified by the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a very inspirational, vibrant, expansive energy. This is somebody that is very creative, uses their imagination well, but has a lot of passion for what it is that they do. They're very much a fire energy here. So it could be that what's happened in the past is if this is referring to yourself, Cancer, that you have had great excitement with something new, something creative, something that you're very passionate about. You know, that lights up when you think about it, that you get very excited about. And it's to do with having complete power and control and autonomy over your life, over the direction you're going, over the choices that you make. Two very, very powerful, exciting energies there. But it looks like to get this autonomy, to get this power and control and autonomy, you've had to move on in some way. But there's something you're keeping close to your chest, you're not revealing, and it's concerning something that's coming to an end, a natural ending of a cycle. So what are you thinking about, Cancer? Well, we have your energy here, which is the Chariot, and we have Temperance, and of course we've already had Patience, which is a very similar energy to Temperance. So here we have again, this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the need to be patient, to achieve balance and harmony in all areas for yourself and possibly for those around you. So it's a time of patience, of temperance, achieving balance and harmony. And of course, you know, you are thinking about yourself being in your element, doing what you want to do, choosing what the direction you want to go. And that's very much the energy of the Chariot. You know, taking hold of the reins, being in control of your destiny, guiding the horses to take you in the direction you want them to go. But you are aware that there's a need at this time for a bit of patience. All right, going forward, Cancer, we've got the Five of Wands and the King of Cups. The Five of Wands, this is about disagreements, discord, different perspectives. Everybody needing their viewpoint to be heard, if you like, because they believe in the viewpoint that they hold, in their perspective about a situation or situations. Now, the clarifier is the King of Cups. So this is in connection with an energy. It's not gender specific, Cancer. So take it how it resonates with you. But I feel this going forward, there's some discord with somebody who has the King of Cups energy. Somebody who's quite sensitive, meditative qualities. This is a Pisces energy. You've got the fish hanging around the King of Cups neck. And this is somebody who's very much in control of their emotions, manages their emotions well. Very intellectual, very connected, psychologically, mentally and emotionally. I'm just drawn to the ship in the background. And the ship appears to me to be sailing away from the King of Cups. This could be something to do with travel, with planning your, having travel plans, an energy of moving on. But for some reason, you're in disharmony with somebody who has the King of Cups energy. You're not quite on the same page. And it could be for some of you that as a result of that, if this King of Cups is referring to a person and not just the energy, then it could be that because of the discord, that this person is drifting away, is moving on. But that's just for some of you. What is it your guides would like to say to you now, Cancer? Well, we have the Nine of Cups and the Strength energy. The Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment. This is your wishes coming true. Whatever it is you've been dreaming and wishing for, your guides are saying it's coming in for you. And of course, we have had the door to personal healing and happiness right at the very beginning of this reading for you. So yes, wish fulfillment on the way. But there's a need for you to be strong here. There's a need for you to tap into your inner strength. for some reason, and it'll be different, a little bit different for all of you, Cancer, but there's a need for you to tap into your inner strength. You know, you can see the very kind woman here looking after the lamb. She has her heart pendant round her neck. Very caring, nurturing energy, but she has inner strength to draw on, and a very powerful inner strength. So if anybody was to take your kindness for a weakness, they would be very much mistaken, Cancer. So at this time of wish fulfillment, you know, wishes coming true, you have also, for some reason, you're going to have to tap into your inner strength and be resolute, be strong. And I do feel it's something to do with this discord. Concerning a King of Cups energy. All right. I feel that for some of you that you're having to protect what you have, holding on to your finances here. You're very much in control of your money situation, but you're having to protect what you have because we have the Seven of Swords here. And this is the deceptive energy. It could be that there is a situation concerning money, and there's some deception around that. And that's why you're perhaps having to hold what you have close to your chest. Okay. But you have made a decision. You have chosen a direction you want to go in. And I feel, you know, you're quite determined about this. You're drawing on your inner strength. But there's a wish fulfillment here. The wish is coming true. Your door to personal healing and happiness. But there's a need to be patient for a while longer. Because there is some form of discord coming in. Having different perspectives. To do with somebody who's got these meditative qualities. Okay. All right, Cancer. Let's get two final messages for you to conclude this reading. Two final messages for Cancer, please. To conclude this reading. Two final messages for Cancer. All right, Cancer. Well, we have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. So this is another very successful energy. Although it's a little bit barren at the moment, feels a little bit dull, a bit stuck at the moment. You've just got to go a little bit further. As with the door to personal healing and happiness here. Just got to go a little bit further. And success will be expanding in your life. So it's a lovely energy there. Beautiful. And great adventure. So take a risk and venture forward. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're making a decision on the direction you're going. And perhaps planning your next holiday, your next adventure. But there's something about taking a risk now. Perhaps stepping outside of your box. stepping outside of the boundaries that you've put around yourself, and venture forward, you know, and see where life can take you. All right, Cancer, that's your reading. It won't be for everybody, but whoever it's for, I'm sure you'll recognise your story here. But good luck going forward, and until next time, bye bye for now.